Hey everyone, Dad Mac here. Today I'm doing a full review of Bonoch's 7-inch baby monitor. This is the 2-cam kit that comes with 2 separate cameras that can be used simultaneously through the split screen viewing feature. We've been talking about the possibility of having a second child, so we're really excited to give this one a try because it's really geared towards parents who have multiple kids. If you've been following the channel, you've noticed that we've been doing a ton of reviews on baby monitors lately. The Bonoch is one that's impressed us specifically with its split screen viewing feature and its extremely long 23-hour battery life. You don't have to worry about remembering to charge it every single day, which is extremely helpful. This is another non-Wi-Fi monitor, so it's simply plug and play. You don't have to worry about downloading any mobile apps, and you can be very comfortable knowing that your feed is secure. Now here's a quick look at what comes in the box. First, we have a nice little welcome guide. This includes all the instructions and details on how to use the monitor. We have our 2 cameras here. Both are exactly the same. Next, we have the actual monitor. And finally, we have all of our power cables and mounting hardware. As you'll see, the monitor is quite large, and it has to be because it has that room for that 7-inch 720p screen. This absolutely blew us away because it's just so much bigger than all the monitors that we've used to date. And because it has such a big screen, you really can get a great view on both sides, both cameras, when you're using the split screen viewing mode. So you don't have to squint to see what's going on like you would on some of those smaller baby monitors that also offer split screen viewing. Now each of the cameras can be rotated up to 355 degrees horizontally side to side and up to 120 degrees floor to ceiling. They come equipped with a 70-degree wide angle lens as well, which gives you a great view of your baby's room. Now here's a quick look at how the baby monitor works. Now you'll notice the button configuration is a little bit different than what most others have. Instead of having the directional arrows directly around the selection button, they have brightness and volume toggles. Now this is nice in a way to have those without having to click through a menu, but I did struggle a little bit at first because I'm so used to being able to rotate the views directly. Instead, you tap this little control button first, which then allows you to use that ring as your directional controls. It's definitely a little less intuitive, but I will say the sensitivity on the directional controls on the Bonoch is probably one of the best I've seen. Other direct buttons we have here are your on-off lock combo, the menu button, the 2-way talk button, and your combo selection and camera toggle. With the tap of a button, you can switch between the 2 cameras that you're using, which makes full screen viewing easy. Clicking through the menu, we have our lullaby options, our Vox mode settings, our zoom, single versus split screen toggler, additional camera adder, and general settings for clock, temperature units, etc. I would prefer to have the zoom button directly available, as I like to check in and zoom in on my baby just to make sure her face isn't covered or that she's still breathing. So it's a bit cumbersome to have to click through a menu to get to it, and then to have to click through again to change between the 1x, 2x, and 4x inside the menu. It also would have been nice to have the single versus split screen toggler immediately available, but with such a large screen, you can really feel comfortable having the monitor in split screen mode 100% of the time because you can really get a good view of both cameras. Now this 7-inch Bonoch model with the 2-cam kit runs at $229.99, which is a little bit less than both the Vava and the Mom Cozy 2-camera packages. Specs do differ between these 3, so definitely check out my other review videos for comparison. I'll leave links to those up here as well as down in the video description below. Now if you only have one child or you only have a need for a single camera, you can get the same 7-inch monitor with the 1 camera to start for $169.99, and you can always add an additional camera at a later date. I'll leave links for both of those options down in the video description as well. Overall, I have to give Bonoch props on this baby monitor. The large 7-inch display and the split screen capability really make this monitor highly desirable for parents with multiple kids. The views are great, and you can feel very confident that this monitor is going to last all night long with that 6,000 mAh battery. And despite a couple operational nuances, I would certainly recommend putting the Bonoch on your list as you're doing your research to see if it's the one that makes the most sense for you. Let me know if you have any questions on the monitor in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to answer them. If you found this video helpful, please smash that little thumbs up down there. It really helps out the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.